welcome back out to Six Flags Texas here on Friday, October the 10th, 2025. We're going to have a look at the track pieces over here. They delivered a few more of them since last time we were out here. This is overflowing with track pieces now. And as you can see, there's quite a few of them. We're going to go inside and enjoy the Halloween festivities. We're also going to get an update on the construction of Tormenta Rampaging Run. Stay tuned. A lot of track pieces out there. Whoa, awful lot. Okay, we're going to walk across the street here. We're going to have a look at the new crane. They got a whole bunch of cranes working. They're actually working even as we speak. They're busy doing some stuff over there, getting this new coaster constructed. They're saying the vertical construction could be completed by the end of the year on this, and it'll be ready to open next spring. So we're looking good for this new coaster, Tormenta Rampaging Run. And we're going to get some updates on that for you. First off the bat, we're going to try and get across the street. Here we go. Lots of work going on over here. Large construction area, and we're going to have a look at this.
Yeah, Fright Fest.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
All right. So,
Yeah, we see some work going on back there. We're going to keep an eye on that for you. They're doing lots of work, lots of tracks sitting here. And we're going to head on in the park. Highest Immelman at 218 feet.
So it is no re-entry after 8 o'clock.
Now keep in mind for Fright Fest policies.
Kids 15 years old and younger must have a chaperone after 5 p.m. No costumes, face paint, or masks. Children 10 and under may wear masks during daytime operations as part of the kid-focused events and designated areas.
On your Fright Fest policies, there will be no re-entry after 8 p.m. And if you're a guest 15 and younger, must have a chaperone after 5 p.m., which is when the park opens. No costumes, face paint, or masks. So we're going to head on inside and see what we got going on in here.
Excited about Tormenta here.
We're gonna try and catch a vlog on the. We're gonna try and get an update on this for you. We might, if they have the oil derrick open, we'll try to get up there and get a shot off the oil derrick for you.
Plus, we heard the.
Lots of stuff going on in there. Lots of work going on. Fantastic stuff. They're putting in the new coaster. Big cranes. Wow, look at that. We're gonna head on in the park now and get you some more updates. Alright, we're gonna head on in the park now and get some updates. Tormenta Rampaging Run, here it is. Fastest dive coaster, which is going to be 87 miles per hour. It's the fastest than any other dive coaster in the world. It's got a massive drop on it at 285 feet at 95 degrees. So that's going to be an interesting first drop. So we're going to keep an eye on the construction here, and then we're going to, obviously when it opens, we're going to be out here to ride it. So stay tuned for further developments as we watch. Ooh, lots of dirt being dug up over there. Let's see what we can see here. All right, let's see what we got going on. Large amounts of dirt being dug up in preparation for the construction, and we got a lot of going on in here. Yeah. Really amazing. So we're gonna wait here to get inside. We've got a line waiting, but we're gonna be in pretty soon. And you can see the giant crane right there as we walk in the front gate. That's really big. Wow, look at the size of that thing. That's really big. And yeah, more work underway. All these cranes and everything. This is really amazing stuff here. Really amazing stuff here. All right, we're gonna keep an eye on all this for you. Big cranes there. We're gonna head on in the front door. We're in Mercado here, and the Tormenta Rampaging Run, the stuff is still here. The hoodies and the shirts and the hats are all still here. The cups, they were here last time we were here, and they are still here. So you can buy yourself one, just come in and buy one. Tormenta Rampaging Run. We're going to head on out into the park now. We're going to do some haunted houses, and we're also going to get the latest construction update on the new Tormenta, the new coaster. Well, as we enter the Spain section over here, what will be the Spain section, the first thing you're going to notice is that track piece is no longer there. That's because they've already installed it on the ride. It's already up and up there. I can even see it from here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, you can see, you can sort of see it right there. You can see part of it right there. That is the track piece that we signed when we were out here for the meeting, the reveal meeting for Tormenta Rampaging Run. The official announcement, that is. We were out here. You can see that on a separate vlog, and we, if you saw that vlog, then you already know we signed that piece of track. All of us who were here went up and signed that track. I signed it on both sides, and so that piece of track is now in place over there on the ride. They are putting that up along with the rest of the track. The track should go up fairly quickly, and they've got a lot of cranes out doing a lot of work. So we're going to come over here and look at this real quick. And we can see there, 309 feet tall, 218 foot Immelman, 285 foot first drop with a 95-degree angle, and the fastest at 87 miles per hour, 4,199 feet, 179 foot vertical loops. All that's world records. All that is world records. We got the biggest. We're going to have the biggest, tallest, fastest dive coaster in the world. It's going to have all kind of records with the biggest loop and the biggest Immelman. You can see what it looks like there. It's really incredible. So we're going to keep an eye on the construction, and certainly when it opens, we'll be here to ride it. Tormenta Rampaging Run. So if we look here, we're going to see a video showing the highlights of the ride. There it goes. 309 feet tall, 285 first drop with a 87 mile per hour, 95-degree angle, 218 foot Immelman, which is the world record, and 179 foot loop, which is the world record. Fastest coaster, fastest dive coaster, 87 miles an hour, world record. It dives through that track, so you get a head chopper there. And it's going to be fantastic. You can see it here, and it'll be open next spring. And the construction is going on even as I speak over here. And as you can see, and as I mentioned earlier, that track piece is now gone because they put it on. They've already put it out there on the supports. That one that we signed last time we were here is on those supports over there, and we will try to get up on the tower and get a look at that track piece so we can identify it as the one we actually signed. So stay tuned for further updates. Actually, if I'm going to zoom in, and you should be able to see the track. I'm going to zoom in, and you should be able to see the track there in the distance. It's right next to that. There it is, right there. You should be able to see it, and that's the track that we signed. The track piece that we signed. They've already put it in place. Really cool. It's recording. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Sci-Fi Dude 1 back at Six Flags Over Texas on. This is October the 10th, 2025, and you can see I got my Tormenta shirt on right here.
Along with the hat.
Well, along with the Tormenta hat, get a view of that Tormenta hat. There it is. And you can see this. And now look at the back of it. Look at the back of it. See that? All right.
Yeah.
I've got my Tormenta gear on. You can get your own Tormenta gear over there at Mercado. And yeah, come out to Six Flags Over Texas, enjoy Fright Fest, and get your Tormenta gear. All right. And now that is my Mad Mike. He's got his Fright Fest shirt on. He's got a Texas Ranger baseball cap and his Fright Fest shirt on, so he's ready for Fright Fest. Yeah, baby, we're gonna be here and having a good time today.
I do have my Tormenta shirt at home.
He has his Tormenta shirt at home. We are going to be following the construction of Tormenta all the whole time, and we will be back out here to ride it when it's open. So keep that in mind.
And special thanks to Jeffrey Siebert and the team for allowing us to come out and be a part of that.
The awesome introductory, the awesome reveal event, and then we got to sign the track on both sides, man.
And it's already vertical.
It's already vertical.
We just have to find it. I didn't see it.
It's just right. It's on the other side of Conquistador. You can barely see it, but it's over there. It's right there. Oh crap! Almost tripped. It's right there. You can look on this side of Conquistador, and you can see it off in the distance right there.
Oh, okay.
It's right. It's right there in the distance, right there. You can see it. Yep. That is the piece of track that we signed, and it's there for all eternity. Awesome. Okay, La Fiesta de las Tazas will return in 2026. So these teacups are no longer going to be in operation. That'll likely be due to refurbishment and also due to the construction of the new coaster going in. So in 2026 they will return along with the new coaster. That is Tormenta Rampaging Run. So look forward to the return of the teacups along with the new coaster Tormenta next year. Okay, we see they got some theming in front of the Polynesian Palm, Terror at the Polynesian Palm right here. And they put some theming out here. They got a guy, skeleton, relaxing in the chair. Well, that's what I do. I relax in chairs on my day off. All right, we're gonna head on to the Batman ride now and get you a vlog on that. All right, we're heading into the Gotham section here. We're gonna get on Batman the ride. We're actually gonna go through the regular queue because they have made some queue line enhancements. They've added some theming and we're gonna check that out for you here. So stay tuned while we go through the queue for Batman the ride. Well, you can hear the music from Mr. Freeze. Yeah, you can hear the theming music. That's really cool. I haven't heard that in a while, but they've got it back working again. That's really good. The ice cream theme, the ice cream truck music there. And we're gonna go through the queue line for Batman just to see what they've done. They've upgraded the theming. Looks like they might have painted the ride. Hey, Mike. Is it my imagination, or did they paint the ride? Looks like they painted it.
Yeah, it did have a repaint.
Yeah, they did do a repaint on Batman the ride here recently, and boy, you can see it. It looks really nice.
Last year they repainted the ride.
Well, they did. It's been a while since I've been on this ride, but we're going to get on it again. The repaint job looks really slick, and we're going to go through the queue line and see what enhancements they made to that queue line. Now, ordinarily, we would not go through the regular queue line because we do have the Flash Pass, but in this case, we are going to go through the queue line because there are some queue line enhancements that we are going to check out for you, so stay tuned. Okay, we just come through the queue line. We're going to go through this way real quick. And we're going to stand in line with these people, but the queue line enhancements are going to be apparent here in a minute, so we're going to check this queue line out. Okay, we can hear a siren going on on a Gotham City police car, and the flashing lights have been fixed. They now have flashing lights on the police car, flashing lights on the police car, and the siren is working.
And as we get up further,
well, we can see the lights and siren on the patrol car are now working. They weren't working before, but now they are. They put new lights and a new siren on there. That's really good. And we are going to check out all the theming in the queue line for Batman the ride here. And we see that there's a rock stuck in the windshield right there. If you can see that rock, there it is, stuck in the windshield. That's a part of the theming. Car's got new lights and new siren on it. All right, working for the first time in years. Awesome. We're gonna head and see what else they've done. Well, we got the desk here. That's classic theming. We're gonna check some of the newer themes here in just a second.
Those big round things that used to be in here that flash.
Yeah, this does not have much theming. It does have a couple of screens where you can watch cartoons and the like. Yeah.
This is Sector 2.
Sector 2 here. We just came out of Sector 1, but we're going to check out the new theming when we get up to the later buildings here and later sectors. I haven't been through the queue line, Mike. I haven't been through the queue line in this ride in quite a while because we got flash passes.
Right.
We're only doing this to check out the new theming. Alrighty, we're headed into Sector 5 here. We may not have... I got to wait and see what kind of theming they put in here, but they got some cool orange lights for Halloween, I guess, and so we'll have to wait and see what theming they've added in here. I don't know if they put where they put the new theming, but we're going to check it out for you. Alright, we got some green fans and a blue fan, and we got you may be assigned a seat. I don't think they're going to assign us a seat right now, but we may not have seen the new theming. It may be upstairs. I'm not sure. We're going to check it out.
We're in the
we'll have to see because we're going up the stairs now, and we're trying to check and see where they put the new theming, what they supposedly have put in here. So we're going to check that out.
Up there.
Yeah, it's got to be up there somewhere. Yeah.
It's up there by the right.
It better be. Well, we're up here at the top, so we're going to keep an eye out for the new theming. It may be on the other side over there as you get off the ride. That's a flash pass entrance, so it may be on the other side over there is what we're thinking. We're going to keep an eye out for that for you. Well, we can see the theming on the other side of the track over there. There's a new Batman character over there, and then some light theming. I guess that's what they've added, so we're going to check that out for you. Okay, the train's about to pull out, and when it does, we'll get a look at the. And we'll be able to get a look at the theming here in just a second when the train pulls out. There it goes. And there's your theming. There's your theming. There's your theming. There's your theming on the other side there. The new Batman character in the control panel. All new stuff. Really good. Really good. Really good. Well, we are seeing the Batman, the new Batman thing here, right here. And we can see that pretty clearly. Whoops. I'm going to move this direction just for a second. And we see some control panel there. That's really cool. And that is the Batman. That is the Batman. There he is. There's the Batman. All right. The new Batman. There he is. They put that in there just recently. So let's get on out of here. We've had a good time on Batman. We're going to go eat a bite. There goes Batman the ride. There they go. Batman the ride. Alrighty. We just got off of that. Very smooth ride. They got some new theming in there. Go check it out. If you ever get to the park, go check it out. And also a new coat of paint on there. That's really good. Real nice. Okay, we're going to see the kids from the bus. There's the kid with the sack over his head. There's the clown right there. There's the skeleton. And there's the vampire kid right there. They're all out here. They're gonna the actors are gonna be out later. But yeah, they got all the scary costumes here. And over here we're gonna see the rabbit costume. That's the bus that fell off the cliff there. That's some trick or treat. This is the trick or treat scare zone behind us. There's the werewolves right there. We're gonna come through that at nighttime and get a better look at it. But you got all the kids from the bus right here. That's really cool. Really cool. In trick or treat, we're gonna come back later. And there's Sam right up there. It looks like he's waiting for you to take his candy. I wonder if that's real candy in that thing. I guess it's not real candy, but I tell you what, it looks like real candy, doesn't it? Yeah. I think he'd like you to try and take a piece. Alrighty. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Okay, we were up here on the observation tower where I'm going to try and get some shots of the construction zone here for Tormenta. Let's see what we can see down there. We can see the cranes are busy. They got that track piece. That track piece is right there. That's the track piece that we all signed right there. That's it. And the crane, they might not be working right now. They've already clocked out and gone home for the day, but they were working earlier. We see they got lots of equipment out there. Over here, they got the ground dug up. They're doing all kind of footer work, and they're putting in the track. If the ride has gone vertical, it's going to go vertical for the rest of the year, and they say that by the end of the year the track might be completed. But yeah, it's going to be a good sized construction project here, so stay tuned for further updates. We're going to try and get on the log ride later, but that is really cool. That's the piece that track piece you're looking at right there is the track piece that we signed last time we were out here. They put that in place already right there. There it is. Alrighty, be back with you later. And if I zoom in a little bit closer, you're going to see that they've also got a piece of the end course. I think that's the part of the track there. That part laying on the ground might be the part that might be part of the end course, the end brake run there, or possibly part of the lift hill. We'll have to wait and see what that's going to be. But yeah, they are rapidly putting this in. The track work might be done by the end of the year or so, we're told. So we're going to keep an eye on that for you and get you all the updates, and we're also going to ride it when it opens. Yeah. And we can also see the American flag has returned to the top of Superman Tower of Power. There it is, the American flag back at the top of Superman Tower of Power. And that has recently been returned up there, and that is good news. It's back at the top of Superman Tower of Power, the American flag. Yeah. Well, we're making our way through another haunted area, another scare zone with some haunted characters. There's one there. Here's another one up here with a lamp. We're going to check out a show that's supposedly going to happen sometime today. We're going to see what's going on with that. Head on around this direction. There's a scare actor right there, or a scary character. Got another scary character up here. How's everybody doing today? Good to see you.
Get a load of this one.
Yeah, that's real cool. How's it going there? Good to see you.
Magic box.
Yeah, it's a magic box. It is. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Awesome. And over here somewhere is where they have the burning of the witch. Right, actually, it's right there. Witch burnings may occur every 30 minutes, starting at around 8 p.m. Okay, here we go. Yep, we're going to be back for that then. That's really cool. Witch burnings may occur every 30 minutes, starting at around 8 p.m. So we're going to check that out. Well, you can hear the cool Halloween theme here. Let you listen to that for a minute. Really cool Halloween theme. All right, we're going to head towards All American and get a bite to eat.
Well, I need to get out my sports bar.
Alrighty, we are going through a nighttime, and it's now nighttime, where we're going to go through this scare zone right here and encounter some scary creatures. There's going to be a witch burning here in a little bit. We're going to try and catch that for you as well. Happens every 30 minutes. There's one right there. There's one right there. It's a little warm in here because of the steam coming out, but they got some excellent scare zones here at Six Flags Over Texas. I'm gonna check out. Yeah, a lot of screaming. I'm gonna check out the Saw Haunted House. Lots of cool themes. That's really cool right there. Really cool theming. I'm gonna check out the Saw Haunted House and then come back for hopefully the witch burning. Hopefully I'll have time for that. Be right back. Okay, we're gonna go through the Saw Haunted House again, and we're gonna check that out for you again. Last time we went through, it was kind of sparse, but this time we're gonna do it again and see what they have in there for us. Saw Haunted House coming up. All right, we're going to check out the Saw Haunted House and see what's going on in there and give you our impressions as soon as we're done. Big building there, really cool. Saw Haunted House, we're going to go right on in. Well, I just came out of the Saw Haunted House. There it is behind me right there. They did add some more scare actors in there. It still could use more, but it's okay this time around. They could have used a couple more scare actors in there, but it's still a little better than what it was last time. But yeah, it's a good haunted house if you're in the mood. So yeah, check out Saw Legacy of Terror here at Six Flags Over Texas. We're going to head up and watch the burning of the witch. Hopefully they'll be ready to do that again. They do it every 30 minutes, so we'll check that out. Okay, these are the drinks you can get here at the Witch's Brew. So I think you get these at Witch's Brew here. Yeah, this is going to be the Titanberry Blast, Mango Thunder, Rockin' Red Hots, Strawberry Bobarita, Mangonada, Classic Bobarita, Frostbite, and Shockwave Punch. So you can get those drinks here at Six Flags Over Texas during Fright Fest.
Cheer for that! Clearly them! Alright, who's next?
Burning the Witch right here at Six Flags Over Texas. They do that every 30 minutes. Really cool. Really cool. And there she is. There she is. Right back. There she is. And she was burned. Yes, she was at the stake. Burning the Witch here at Six Flags Over Texas. Nice job. Nice job.
Enjoy my suffering.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Magic rocks of yours.
And that was amazing. Yes, it was. We enjoyed your suffering immensely. Yes, we did. And we see the nice collection of jack-o'-lanterns here with all the cool carvings there. Really cool stuff. Alrighty. And we're going to head down to some more haunted houses here in just a minute. Ever Smile, Conjuring Universe, and Strangers No Escape. Wow. Really nice theming here at Six Flags Over Texas for Halloween. Really cool. That lantern right there says R.I.P. Cool. And over here we got a scary face on that one. Really cool. Be back with you here, so we're going to hit some more haunted houses. Now this jack-o'-lantern here has a witch in it. I like that. A witch on a broom. Really cool. Liking that jack-o'-lantern quite a bit. And that one... well, I'm not sure what that is actually, but that's pretty cool. And that one is a scary face for sure. And another scary face. All right. Alrighty, I think we're about ready to do another burning. Here we go. Awesome. Awesome. Burning of the witch. She's burnt. She's burnt. Now that was really cool. Burning of the witch. Last time she disappeared. This time not so much. She kind of disappeared last time. Not this time. There she goes. Burning of the witch. Alrighty, we're gonna go do some haunted houses. Really cool. Really cool. Pretty scary stuff there. Pretty scary stuff.
Although I think the wrong person got broke.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Long live the witch.
Long live the witch, man. Okay, you ready to do some haunted houses,
Yeah.
brother?
We're gonna go do some haunted houses.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We got another scary character there with a lamp. That's really cool. And over here we got the fog. Right behind JB Smokehouse. We're going to head back to Saul Haunted House. We're going to do some of the other haunted houses. Conjuring. And also Strangers No Escape. Alrighty, we're heading into the Trick or Treat scare zone. We were in that last time. We're going to check it again. The bus driver's house over here from Trick or Treat.
The section actually starts in Newtown and comes back down past.
Really good stuff here. Trick or Treat. Here's the bus driver. There he is, the bus driver. Awesome, the bus driver. And the bus driver's bedroom. That's his bedroom. That looks pretty comfortable there. You could probably take a nap on that if you wanted to. That's really comfortable looking.
Hey, I don't know.
Really cool.
I don't think anybody's home. What do you say we go in there and check it out?
Yeah, we can take a nap on that. You can take a nap on that. That's the bus driver's bedroom there. Alrighty, the Trick or Treat scare zone.
This is the house of the bus driver.
Nice jack-o'-lanterns on the front here. That's really good theming there. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Now we're gonna head towards the center section and see what scare actors are waiting for us, or what scary stuff is waiting for us. There's Sam. There's the rabbit right there. The kid with a rabbit costume right there. And there is Sam right there.
Right there.
Do we go that way?
Yes, once you go around and flip that way.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And there is Sam right over here. There is Sam. We saw him last time. We're going to head on down this way and see what we can see. We know there are werewolves. We've already seen some werewolves.
Following y'all, did you?
Yes, I did.
And I'm going to head back this way just for a second. There's a lot of crowd here, but that is the vampire kid right there. That is the vampire kid. Oh, I'm sorry. The vampire kid. There he is right there. Vampire kid. Awesome. Vampire kid. That is a pretty creepy looking mask. I gotta admit that. That is pretty creepy. All right, let's head on down the road. That is the Dracula kid over there, the Dracula mask kid. And over here you can see the mannequins of the kids from the bus. There's the clown. And the kid, the baghead kid. That's pretty creepy, that baghead kid. We're gonna head on down the road. Here are the werewolves. A big crowd today. It's a really big crowd today, so it's hard to move around today. And here are your werewolves. There's the Dracula kid, and there's the werewolves right there. That's really cool. That is pretty creepy mask. I got to admit that right there. Really creepy. Dracula. All right. And the werewolf. I love it. And the werewolves. The werewolves. The werewolf. The werewolf. That is pretty scary right there. Now down here we got some more pumpkins. That's the Red Riding Hood there. That is Red Riding Hood, really cool. And the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns.
We got the principal over here.
Jack-o'-lanterns, the principal over here. There he is. He's ready for action with that knife. He loves to cut kids' heads off. I tell you that. Jack-o'-lantern. There's the principal. And yeah, excellent theming here in the trick-or-treat scare zone. You gotta love this. Gotta love this. Gotta love it. Jack-o'-lanterns, the werewolves.
And of course, this is from the first part of the movie.
This is really cool. We went through this before. We're gonna go through it again. First part of the movie right there. Really cool. That's really cool. And the house over here again.
And this is their house.
That is the house. What's up? There are so many people in the way right now that it's hard to get a good shot. But over here is some more scary stuff right there. Well, excellent theming here, Trick or Treat Scare Zone. That is excellent. Loving that. Loving that. Loving that. Trick or Treat Scare Zone.
Hey, I guess somebody made a monkey out of him.
Yeah. All right, and we're gonna head on down the road here.
Check out the water.
Yeah, green water lights in the water, green. That's really cool. So we're gonna head on down and go through some haunted houses now in the Gotham section. Okay, we're making our way up here to the entrance to Eversmile Industries haunted house. There's my friend Mad Mike, right next to me. So we're gonna check this out real quick. Place is crowded tonight, as you might have guessed. There it is, Eversmile right there. You can't barely see it. Eversmile Industries, that's where we're headed. It's a pretty decent haunted house. I think the two best ones here are Conjuring Universe and Strangers, No Escape. And that is Judge Roy, which is open right now, so that's running. That's good to see. Texas Sky Screamer is running, as is the Riddler. All the stuff over there is running. And we are headed for Eversmile Industries. Haunted house. We're having a good time here at Six Flags Over Texas. Some pretty wicked steps here. We got to be careful here. These steps have been here since the park was first built. Actually, these are old steps here. All right, we're on our way in now to Eversmile Industries. There it is, Eversmile Industries. Alrighty, we just come out of Eversmile. I would have to say that's a lively haunted house. They've added some more effects to it and some more scare actors. It is a very lively house. Well, how'd you like Eversmile, Mike?
It was creepy.
I thought it was pretty creepy. They've added some more. It looks like they've added some more upgraded effects and more scare actors now. That's really good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Strangers and Conjuring.
Important tip when going into Eversmile.
Yeah.
There's going to be a small monitor. Watch it for a few minutes. I won't tell you what happens, but...
Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yes, sir.
Watch for a few minutes. We're going to go over here to Skyscraper real quick.
All righty. We're going to head on to Strangers No Escape, or Strangers No Escape, and Conjuring Universe.
Look at that.
Okay, we're looking at the Eversmile Industries projected logo there. That's really cool. It's projected on there, and it does all that animation. Eversmile Industries, that's the haunted house. It looks really cool. There it goes. Really cool. Yeah, you got to check that out. That's really cool. Really cool Eversmile Industries haunted house. Gotta check it out. Gotta check it out. Gotta check it out. Okay, now we are headed into the Forsaken Fairgrounds. That's what they call this. It's a scare zone. So we're gonna check that out and see what's going on over here. So Forsaken Fairgrounds. Let's check it out and see what we got going on. There goes Catwoman Whip, the spinning ride, which I don't get on much because that'll get you nauseated pretty quick there.
I see something over here.
Yeah. Freaks, sliders, all kind of unsavory ghouls. There's some ghouls right there. There's another ghoul right there. There she is right there. Ghouls over here taking photographs. Yes, sir.
We're on tour last year, right? Hi.
There they are. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you guys. Up here is a show. What's the name of that show they have up there? They have a show up there. It's not going on right now. What's the name of that show that goes on up there, Mike?
I think it's called
Oh, sorry. There's some more sliders. They slide right up underneath the sign there. That's pretty good. Tell you what.
This is the Forsaken Fairgrounds. That's what this is.
Forsaken Fairgrounds. There's a photo op with that devil's head right there. Really cool. And there's another character. Wave at it. That away. That's a character. All right. Awesome makeup job. Looking good. Forsaken Fairgrounds of Eversmile. Or not Eversmile, but just Forsaken Fairgrounds. Yeah. We're going to head towards Conjuring and Strangers No Escape and see what we got over here. There's a mighty throng of people here, and they are all rushing about a bit. So we're going to wade our way through all these people and try to get to these other 2 haunted houses here. Looks pretty good. The Joker is open. They got a pretty big line for the Joker right now. That's the SNS 4D right up there. And they've updated. They got a big inner sign right there. Really cool. Now, if you look over here, you're going to see that the Conjuring universe and the Strangers No Escape is, they got the updated signs projected onto the walls there. So we're going to go to one and then the other. Strangers No Escape, Conjuring Universe, there it is.
We got a new sign.
I see that.
Which one are we doing first?
You want to do Conjuring first?
Yeah, let's do Conjuring.
Let's get in behind. Let's get in behind somebody so we can watch them pee themselves when that giant Annabelle comes
Okay.
out.
When we do the Strangers, we have to get now.
I know. Okay, we're going to go through Conjuring Universe first. Let's have a look at these signs here. Really cool. Really cool on the signs here. We're going to go right through and have a blast on Conjuring Universe.
Hey, that's a perfectly wasted a good beer.
Perfectly wasted beer there. All right, let's go through Conjuring. Here we go. And we do have a healthy collection of people here waiting for Conjuring, and that's because it's an excellent haunted house, and there's strangers on the other side there. So yeah, we'll go and check these out. We are now headed into the Conjuring Universe and the Warren Occult Museum, where we see the Forbidden Annabelle doll. That is it, the Warren Occult Museum. We are going to check it out. Well, we just came out of Conjuring Universe. That was excellent. They've added some more scare actors in there. The nun looks really scary. They've upgraded the scares in that quite a bit. There's quite a few scares in there. I won't spoil them for you, but you're going to love the Conjuring Universe haunted house out here at Six Flags Over Texas. I tell you what, now we're going to go to Strangers No Escape. Well, we do see that the Joker has quite a line for it over there. We're on our way into Strangers No Escape at the Joker ride. Boy, that's got a real line on it. So we're going to head down this direction here, and this is pretty scary.
Oh my God, it was a fence.
Yeah.
The fence is alive. Run.
Okay, and we're going to make our way down to Strangers No Escape here and check that one out. Conjuring was outstanding. Well, I tell you what, just making your way down this pathway here is pretty spooky just by itself, especially at nighttime because it's just real dark in here. And Strangers No Escape, the Conjuring Universe, there is the signs up there. And that's it. Alrighty, be back with you here. And here we go. Strangers No Escape. There it is. All right. And we're going to head on into the haunted house. Well, we just came out of Conjuring Universe here. Just came out of, not Conjuring, well, we came out of Conjuring a while ago. We just came out of Strangers. They've got a lot of scare actors in there. They did a good job. What do you think, Mike? What do you think, Mike? How was that one?
Strangers was definitely good, and Conjuring was definitely good.
Yeah, they were both definitely good.
They were both better than Saw.
Yeah, they were both better than Saw, I would say. They had lots of scare actors in there now, and they are excellent, well worth your trip out to Six Flags Over Texas to go through both of those two haunted houses, outstanding haunted houses. We're going to go to Texas Chainsaw Massacre next. And we are seeing Cookie the Clown. Here he is. That is Cookie the Clown. That is Cookie the Clown. He's right with us. There he is. How's it going, my man? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
Sparky.
Sparky,
Hi,
Sparky. How you doing, Sparky? He looks happy. He looks pretty happy. Yes, he does.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's glad to be here.
Children earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I bet he did, yeah.
They were delicious.
Sparky the Clown,
Well, that's one way to
absolutely.
get them to shut up.
They're much more well behaved in this stuff.
Well behaved, yes, sir.
I agree with you there. All right.
All righty, see you later, my man.
You guys behave yourselves.
Well, we can't do that, nope. All righty, that's Cookie the Clown with Sparky. Okay, we got a musical group up there performing. And they're singing all night long. There they are. The musical group. What is the name of the group? Thrash. Huh? Thrash. The group is called Thrash, apparently, and there they are. You can check them out here at Six Flags Over Texas during Halloween Fright Fest. Alrighty, the next to the last, or the last thing will be Texas Chainsaw Massacre over there near the Titan, but our next to last will be this one right here called the Terror at the Polynesian Palm. We're going to go right on in. Got to check this thing out. You got another scare zone up here, and we're going to check that out too, and going to have some fun. Terror at the Polynesian Palm. Well, they've got a nice.
Once considered sacred by island natives, now destined to become the crown jewel of mid-century.
They've got a nice introductory video here for you to watch. That's really cool.
The latest innovations in hospitality.
Wow, that sets up the trip quite nicely. So let's go on the Terror at the Polynesian Palm. We're going to have a good time here. Get back with you. Lots of fog out here. Lots of fog. Well, I would say that Terror at the Polynesian Palm is a pretty good house. They do need to add some more scare actors, but other than that, the theming is excellent. It's a long haunted house compared to the other ones. It lasts quite a while. You go through quite a few scenes in there, and the last one is pretty darn scary. So yeah, you're gonna enjoy Terror at the Polynesian Palm. It's a very long and very well themed haunted house. Did you like Terror at the Polynesian Palm, Mike?
It was all right. It was better the last time we went through it, though. There were more actors in there.
Well, they might. Well, depending on when you go through it, there might be more actors, you know. But yeah, I thought it was an excellent haunted house with lots of cool theming in there and lots of stuff to look at, you know. So we're gonna go to Texas Chainsaw Massacre now. Now over here are the Western zombies right there. That's the Western scare zone. Scary cowboy characters, I guess. We're gonna go check out Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We're gonna head on across the bridge here. Oh, there's a scary cowboy character right there. Another scary cowboy character. That's pretty good. Good, excellent photo op. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Excellent photo op. Another scary cowboy character. There he is. Excellent photo op. Good to see you. Good to see you.
You got your daughter?
Mike.
Look at that. They added some pumpkins on the building.
Okay, we got some orange scare zone. Nice scare zone here. And we're about to go to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We got some pumpkins up on the top of the roofs up here. Really cool. Pumpkins up there on the top of the roof. Really cool. We're going to head towards Texas Chainsaw.
Especially not on time, like.
And there's another scary cowboy character. There she goes. Awesome.
All right, guys, we're headed to Harlow, Texas.
Harlow, Texas coming up. Oh, we're headed into Harlow, Texas, home of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And there's the Titan. It's got on its way to the top with another group of riders. A blue and white Texas Titan. All right.
Here we go.
So we're going to check out Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, up here we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre Express entrance and Texas Chainsaw Massacre General entrance. But this Express is not needed because the line is not that long. So we're just going to head on in the door here and check out Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And there is the Texas Titan, blue and white. They've got a white train, a blue train, and there will be a red train once they get through refurbishing the train. So there'll be a red, white, and a blue train. Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming up. Well, we just came out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was sort of okay. It was not as good as the Conjuring or the Strangers or the Polynesian Palm or even the Ever Smile. Those were good haunted houses. This one was sort of okay. It was not as long or quite as enjoyable as those were, but it was still an okay haunted house. So what did you think of Texas Chainsaw, Mike?
It was okay. I still think the Strangers and Conjuring.
Yeah, they're way better. Those are all way better. Polynesian is very long. I mean, it takes a while to go through that.
It's long, but they definitely had a lack of actors.
Well, they will probably have more next time we go through it, but Anyway, the actors, sometimes they have more actors, sometimes they have less, but Polynesian Palm was a long and enjoyable haunted house. Ever Smile, Conjuring, and Strangers were all excellent haunted houses. Saw was sort of okay, but it could have used a couple more scare actors in there, I think. So we're going to head on out of the park now. Be back with you here in a minute. Alrighty, this is Sci-Fi Dude 1 signing off from Six Flags Over Texas on this Friday, October the 10th, 2025, where we've just had another fun night here at the Halloween Fright Fest festivities. You've also gotten an update on the construction progress of Tormenta Rampaging Run, the new Giga Dive coaster coming next spring. They are progressing quite nicely with that, and we're going to sign off for another night at Six Flags Over Texas. We'll be back in the weeks ahead. We'll be back for Holiday in the Park, and we will keep tracking all the progress of Tormenta Rampaging Run as they construct the ride. And when it's ready to ride, we'll be back to ride it. So with that, I'll be signing off, and my friend Matt Mike is right there. He's signing off as well, and we'll see you guys next time we're out here.